Hey there, I'm Amy and welcome along to your beginner's flow for today. Now today we're moving through a flow designed to get you moving, get you stretching and feeling energized. So roll out your mat and let's begin. We'll start the practice today down on our back. So as you're ready, coming on down and into constructive rest pose. So feet are as wide as the mat, knees knock into the center. I'll get you to rest your hands onto your belly. And just get a little comfortable here. So tuck the tailbone under a little, let this low spine lengthen. Tuck the shoulder blades under and allow the chest to broaden. And as you soften into stillness, let's take a full and deep inhale breath. And an easy exhale. One more just like that, big breath in. And a clearing breath out. Just allow the shoulders to draw back and down, let the body to soften and heavy. And just start to tune in here to the movement of your breath. And let the belly gently rise and fall. The rib cage expand and contract. And just feel into the points of contact where your body touches down to the earth. Feeling the heaviness of the gravity drawing you down, but the support of the earth beneath you. Good, keep the eyes closed down, bring your arms wide to a T. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, soften the knees to the left. So a really gentle twist here. You can either stay just like this. If you'd like a little more, you can place the left ankle on top of the right thigh, which helps to draw down through the front of the hip there. Good, one more big breath in. Easy exhale. Next inhale draws you back through center, knees softly over to the right. And again, you can either stay here or right ankle on top of left thigh. Drawing it down towards the earth. Good, take one more big breath in. Clearing exhale. Next inhale, draw yourself back through center. You can blink the eyes to open if you like. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. And we'll just take a little rock from side to side. Just feeling your low back massage down to the earth. Let the shoulders relax as much as you can. Good, and then nice and gently, let's find the backs of our thighs. Start to rock and roll up and down the length of your spine. Give yourself as many rocks as you like here. And then we'll meet in Navasana, so our boat pose at the top. So holding at the top here, hold on to the backs of your shins and keep your toes kind of touching down to the earth. From there, lift up through the spine, draw the shoulders back and down, and start to lean back just enough that you can broaden a little more through the chest, but keep your back nice and straight. Now you can choose to stay here, or for a little more fire, bring the shins up to parallel, hugging the inner thighs towards each other. If that feels all right and you'd like more still, arms can reach forward, lifting through the center of the chest. Let's just take two more big breaths here, hugging the knees in, lengthening through the spine. One more big inhale breath. And exhale, cross over at the shins or shift the legs to one side as we find tabletop position. So shuffling yourself back, stacking your wrists under your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Inhale draws the belly down, draws the chest forward into our cow pose. And exhale, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. Just two more like that. Big breath in, soften the heart forward as the hips sink back. And then exhale, tuck it under, pressing the ground away. Good, one last time. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Good. Bring yourself back into center. Bring your knees as wide as your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Press down into your left hand. Inhale, right fingertips peel open. And exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left. Let the side of the face relax to the mat. And then step your left hand to the top left-hand corner of the mat. Gently pressing into the palm to rotate a little deeper here and to lengthen into the upper back. Good. One more full breath in. Steady exhale. Nice and gently, left hand back under shoulder. Press the ground away, right fingertips peel open. And then exhale, land the hand down. We'll switch it straight over. Left fingertips peel open, breathe in. And exhale, dive the left arm underneath the right, pausing there. The right hand can step to the top right hand corner of your mat, just allowing yourself to deepen into this twist just a touch. Good. One more big inhale. And steady exhale. Good. Nice and gently. Right hand back under shoulder. Press the ground away. Left fingertips peel open. And exhale, lower the hand down to the mat. Good. Now from here, we'll tuck the toes, lift the knees, and slowly find downward facing dog. So send the hips up and back. And remember here, you can bend the knees a lot, but it might feel quite nice to take a little movement to begin with. Little pedals through the legs. Spread the fingers wide, grip into the finger pads. Press the ground away a lot as you soften the knees, draw the belly in, and just sink in here for a couple more breaths. Good. One more big breath in. Steady breath out. Good. Nice and gently come high onto your tippy toes, and we'll start to make our way to the top of the mat. Little baby steps. You can bend the knees as much as you like. You can lift the hands. We'll arrive in a forward fold at the top of the mat. So see if you can line up your feet about hip width apart. Bend the knees a lot and grab a hold of opposite elbows and just let yourself kind of hang out here. Maybe a little rock from side to side. A little shake of the head no, a little nod yes. Whatever feels good to find a bit of release through the back body. Good. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Gently releasing the arms. Inhale, we'll gently roll to stand. So press down through both your feet. Allow the spine to unravel and stack. Shoulders draw up, back and down. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, sweep the arms back behind you. Interlace your hands behind your back and draw the shoulders back and down. So the tailbone will lengthen to the earth, our feet ground down firmly. You might draw the fist a little further away as you lift through the center of the chest. One more breath in. One more breath out. Next inhale, release the arms, reach up nice and tall. Exhale, swan dive forward, back down to Uttanasana, our forward fold. Now here, take a halfway lift. So either bring your fingertips to your shins or your thighs. Lengthen the crown of the head forward and try to find a flat back as you breathe in. Exhale, fold deeply in half. We'll slowly step our left foot all the way to the back of the mat and lower our back knee down. Arms will reach up and overhead into Anjaneyasana, our low lunge. And if it's feeling a little wobbly here, press down your front big toe, press down your front heel, left butt cheek squeezes on. And just soften in a touch. Let the shoulders relax, let the belly draw in. Feeling this hugging in and lifting up through the inner thighs, like your front heel is drawing towards your back knee. Feel lifted there. Take one more nice big breath in. And exhale, left arm travels forward, right arm travels back. We find an open twist. Imagine the hip points are still pointing forward, but imagine that someone is pulling your arms in opposite directions. You're expanding through the chest and shoulders as well. Good. Take one more big breath in. And exhale, hands down to the mat to frame your front foot or to the inside of the foot if that feels a little easier as we straighten into our front leg and fold into our half splits. So our toes flex firmly towards the face. You could even slide the heel a little further forward like I did there, if that feels better, to give yourself some space. But remember, if this feels super sticky, you can always place blocks or books underneath the hands or bend the knee as much as you need to. Let's just take 3 more nice big breaths here. Relaxing through the head and neck. And just allowing yourself to find a little more space. Good, one more big breath in. Big breath out. Well done, nice and gently rebend into the front knee. The hands will come down to frame your front foot as you tuck the back toes under and lift up the back knee. Now your back leg is nice and strong here, so fire it up as much as you can and then keep your left hand grounded, peel your right fingertips towards the ceiling into simple twist. Take a big breath in and exhale, right hand back down to the earth. Let's just do that one more time. Inhale, simple twist, peel it open and exhale back to your runner's lunge. Now here, take a soft little micro bend in the back knee. So you might even step the back foot in just a little bit if that feels good, as we slowly rise into crescent lunge or high lunge. So the front big toe presses down, the left glute squeezes on. We're lifting up and lengthening through the side body, the belly's drawing in. Again, if this feels a little unstable, press down your front big toe and your front heel, squeeze your left glute on. Take a big breath in, grow a little taller. Exhale, cactus through the arms, so the shoulder blades squeeze, the elbow draws back, and we lift through the center of the heart. Inhale, breath, lift up and lengthen. And exhale into warrior two. Ground the back foot down, windmill the arms open, and draw your shoulders back and down. Now find a little bit of space here. Arms reach in opposite directions. Next, inhale, breath, straighten your front leg. Reach the arms up into your flying warrior. And exhale, land back into warrior two. Nice and strong. Last time, big breath in, lift up and lengthen. And exhale back into warrior two. Good. This time, left hand to left thigh. Flip the right palm. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Reach up and back. Big side stretch. Exhale back to warrior two. Front knee bends in a lot. Good. Now inhale, lean forward as much as you can. Exhale, right forearm, right thigh. Left arm travels straight up towards the sky into our side angle pose. And pause here for just a moment to breathe. It's always helpful. Take a little squeeze of the shoulder blades together to open through the chest. And if you'd like more of a stretch, your top arm can reach forward, palm facing down. So we're really expanding and extending through the side body. Good. Stay for 2 more breaths here. Keeping the back leg nice and strong. Keeping this bottom elbow nice and light. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Next, inhale, reverse triangle. So left hand to left thigh. Straighten your front leg. Reach up and back. Breathe in. Exhale, windmill both hands down. Frame your front foot. Spin onto the ball of your back foot and look forward. Step to the top of your mat. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Good. And again, give yourself a moment here just to fold in a bit in your forward fold. A little sway from side to side, a little release through the back body. And then as you're ready, we'll gently heel toe. The big toes come to touch. Little gap between the heels. So it's like you're lining up the knife edge blades of your feet parallel to the sides of your mat. From here, bend the knees a lot. Chair pose. Hips sit back and down, arms reach up towards the sky. We've got our biceps next to our ears, our pinkies drawing in towards each other, and our bellies drawing in. So the low back is lengthened. We're not sticking our butt out. We're finding a little bit of space by tucking the tailbone under just a touch. Now take a breath in here, grow a little taller. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Now stay in your chair pose. Inhale, lengthen the crown of the head forward, stick your butt out or sit back a little deeper into your chair. And then see if you can hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh, or even just tap it lightly on top. Trying to draw your right shoulder over your left. Now look down at the knees. The left knee is going to want to spin out in front of the right. See if you can draw them back in line as well. And just 2 big breaths here. In and out. Good. 1 more big breath in and out. Good. Inhale, rise to stand. Reach the arms up and overhead. Find a little bit of space. And exhale, hands down beside you into Tadasana, mountain pose. Good. Take a big breath in. And a clearing exhale. 1 more big breath in like that. Part the lips, side out. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up, grow nice and tall. Exhale, fold forward, straight back down to the earth. Take a little halfway lift, so lengthen the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold in half. This time our right foot steps all the way to the back of the mat. Lower the right knee down and then sweep the arms up and overhead into our low lunge position. So you've got the front heel hugging in and up towards the back knee, butt squeezing on, front knee draws forward a touch, feel open through the front of the hip. You got it. Take a big breath in and soften the shoulders a little more, breath out. Good. 1 more inhale here, lengthen. Exhale, right arm travels forward, left arm travels back into our open twist. Now again, imagine this pulling in opposite directions, so feel expanded and open. Belly draws in, hip points stay pointing forward, and shoulders are relaxed. Good. Next, inhale back to low lunge, reach the arms up, and then exhale, hands down to frame your front foot or inside of the front foot. Whatever feels best as we start to straighten the front leg any amount. Now remember, you can slide this front heel a little further forward if that suits. Maybe there's blocks under the hands, or perhaps you're bending into the knee a little more deeply here. But think about flexing the toes firmly towards you. So nice and active through this foot and ankle. Good. Let's just take 2 more breaths here. Releasing as much as you can. Good. 1 more big breath in. And a big breath out. Beautiful. Nice and gently rebend back into the front knee. Hands will come down to frame your front foot. Tuck the back toes under and lift your back knee. So we're nice and strong through the back leg. Right hand stays down. Left fingertips peel open into our simple twist. Take a big breath in. Exhale, left hand down to frame the foot. We just do that 1 more time. Inhale, simple twist, peel it open, rotate. And exhale, left hand comes down. Good. Now setting up for crescent lunge here. You might even shorten your stance if that feels stronger in your body. Take a little micro bend in your back knee and then press down to rise up. Fingertips reach up and overhead, shoulders soften back and down. Now press down the front foot, squeeze your right butt cheek. Inhale, lift up and lengthen. Exhale, cactus through the arms and open through the heart. Good. Inhale, lift up, find space. And exhale into warrior 2. Ground the back foot, open out through the arms, lining the heels up with each other. Front toes point forward, back toes point in slightly. Now let's find our flying warrior. So next inhale, breath, straighten the legs, reach the arms up. Try and get as tall as you can, palms touch overhead. And then exhale back down to warrior 2, rebending deeply into the front knee. 1 more just like that. Inhale, we lift up and lengthen. And exhale back down into your warrior 2. Now pause here. Right hand to right thigh, left palm faces up. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, reach up and back. And exhale back to warrior 2, arms to a T. Good, moving with breath. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, left forearm, left thigh. Right arm reaches up and overhead, and we pause here for a few breaths. So you're squeezing the shoulder blades together, expanding through the chest. Remember, you can stay or reach the top arm up and overhead, palm facing down, chest rotates upward still. The back leg is strong, the belly draws in, and we're nice and light through the bottom elbow there. Good, take one more nice big breath in. Steady exhale. Next, inhale, reverse triangle. So right hand, right thigh, press into the front foot, reach up and back. Exhale, windmill both hands down. Frame your front foot, spin onto the ball of your back foot, look forward and step to the top of your mat, just as gracefully as I did. As we get there, let's take a little halfway lift, lengthen out, crown of the head forward, shoulder blade squeeze, and exhale, fold deeply in half. Now one last chair pose. Bring the big toes to touch. Find a little gap between your heels. Sit the hips back and down and reach the arms up and overhead. Good. Now in this chair, get nice and long through the spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Now just like before, we want to try and lengthen as much as possible. So it's almost like you're sticking your butt back, but more than anything, you're sitting your weight back and down as you draw the crown of the head forward, and then do your best to hook the right elbow outside of the left thigh, or it can even just rest gently on top there. Whatever feels most comfortable, but see if you can rotate left shoulder on top of your right while guiding the right knee back in line with the left. A lot going on, you got this. Stay for 2 more breaths. Keep pressing into the palms to find more space. One more big inhale and a big exhale. Inhale, rise to stand, so unravel, reach the arms up and overhead, and exhale to Tadasana, mountain pose. Palms come down next to you, good. Let's inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, back down to the earth. And from here, simply place the hands down, bend the knees, and step back to your tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale, lowers the belly down, draws the heart forward. And exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. Just 2 more like that. Big breath in, belly dips, heart draws forward. And exhale, rounding through the spine. Good. Nice and gently guide yourself back into center and into a pose called puppy pose. So I'd like you to grab a hold of the top of your mat here. So all 4 fingers will wrap underneath, thumb is on top. So all 4 under, thumb on top. And you want to walk your knees back so that your hips will stack above your knees as you lower your chest and forehead down to the mat. If it doesn't quite make it here, find either a block or book to place under the forehead, or simply come into a wide knee child's pose. So same thing. Otherwise, knees are shoulder width apart underneath the hips. And as we soften the chest and forehead down, you want to think about pulling the mat away from you. So we're nice and strong here through the shoulders. Steady breath. Just 3 more here. Good. 1 more in. 1 more out. Amazing. Nice and gently. Making your way into a cross-legged seated position. Legs will come around out in front of you. And starting with whatever feels the most comfortable for you. It might be the right shin in front or the left shin in front, but just remember which one it is. For me, it's the right. We'll inhale, reach the arms up nice and tall. And exhale, twist to your right. So right fingertips land behind you, left fingertips to the outside of the right thigh. Inhale, lift up and lengthen through the spine. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Good. 1 more big breath in. And out. Nice and gently back through center. Reach the arms up and overhead, and then start to lean forward here. finding a little bit of a stretch through the front glute, whatever shin is in front. If you don't feel much, loosen the cross of the leg. So bring the shin a little further forward, flex the toes, and see if you can bring the foot in line with your left knee or whichever knee is behind. From there, come high up onto the sit bones, lengthen the spine, and then begin to hinge forward again. And if you need to, you can always sit on a cushion, a block, or a book as well here to feel a little elevated through the hips if it feels like the low back is rounding quite a lot. So give yourself that space if you like. But just a couple more breaths here. Good. One more big breath in and out. Nice and gently lifting yourself back through center. Bring the fingertips behind you to cross the opposite leg in front. So for me, it'll be the left, but whichever one for you is the awkward or the unfamiliar one. So we'll reach up on a breath in, and exhale, we twist to the left. So left fingertips behind you, right hand outside of the thigh. And lift up and lengthen as much as possible here. And then exhale, twist a little deeper. Good, one more big breath in and a big breath out. Good, guide yourself back through center, reach the arms up high and then find the position with the legs. So if you know you need to bring the shin a little further forward, feel free to do so. Left toes flex or the front toes flex a lot as we either stay upright if that feels strong enough or begin to lean forward here. You might feel this in your hip, you might feel this in the glute, you might feel this kind of in the back of the thigh there. Just making sure you keep the front foot flexed just to protect the knee and the shape. Good, take one more full breath in. Steady exhale. Amazing, nice and gently make your way to a comfortable seat to finish the practice. Cross-legged or kneeling, completely up to you. But just allow the hands to rest on the thighs, palms facing up. Shoulders draw up, back and down, feel spacious through the chest, and just take a few slow and steady breaths here. Just give yourself this moment to feel the practice in your body. To feel soft, open, maybe a little energized. You might feel a pulsing in your hands. Or even just enjoy the energy of the movement of the breath. Lightness as you breathe in, softness as you breathe out. Whatever it is, just tune into whatever you're feeling. And then gently float hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Let's seal the practice together with a deep breath in. Clearing exhale. Gently blinking the eyes to open as you feel ready. Amazing work. I hope you're feeling awesome and energized and all of the good things. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to get in touch. Otherwise, have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.